Dear students, in this video, I am going to discuss a very important question of financial accounting. Capital expenditure is different from revenue expenditure. Explain. The same question appeared in BCom Sem 1 University Examination December 2016 and December 2018. So first we should understand what we mean by the term capital and revenue and why there is a need to distinguish between these two items. In the words of Carter, capital items are those the benefit of which is received over a number of accounting periods, and revenue items are those the full benefit of which is derived or received in current accounting period only. Now, why there is a need to distinguish between these two items? First is to ascertain true and fair net profit. We know the main motive of a business entity is to find out profit or loss at the end of accounting year. And for this, revenue items are included in income statement, while the capital items should form part of balance sheet only. To meet the requirements of income tax provision, from income tax point of view also, only revenue expenditure is allowed to be deducted while finding out income, whereas the amount spent on purchase or acquisition of capital assets is ignored altogether. To allocate the depreciation at the end of accounting period. Dear students, what is depreciation? It's a charge against profit and loss account at the end of the year and a part of revenue expenditure, whereas the cost of fixed asset is in the nature of capital expenditure and is not charged to revenue of accounting period. Similarly, some of the expenses such as installation charges, they may be debited to the cost of fixed assets. So therefore, a proper identification of these two items is first before final statement of a business they are prepared, otherwise the statements will present untrue position. Then to find out true and fair position of the business, every organization prepares and maintains balance sheet at the end of accounting year to know its true financial position, and this can be possible only in case a desirable distinction between capital and revenue item is properly maintained and all capital items are recorded in balance sheet. Then to maintain record on scientific lines. In accounting theory and practice, all capital transactions should form part of position statement, that is balance sheet, and all revenue transactions should be included in income statement of every business institution. This is because accounting is a scientific body of knowledge and all business transactions should fall in relevant financial statements. Now coming to the question, capital expenditure. What do you mean by capital expenditure? In the words of G. Wilkinson, capital expenditure is expenditure on fixed assets. And what are the fixed assets? They may be defined as assets of a permanent nature by means of which the business is carried on and which are held for the purpose of earning income and not for resale. That is, they are used continuously in the process of earning income. Examples are land, building, machinery, etc. So we can say capital expenditure, they are expenditure which are done on the purposes like expenditure incurred for acquiring fixed asset, amount spent to improve the present condition of an asset. So dear students, please pay attention. If we spend something to improve the present condition of an asset, this will be the capital expenditure. Then expenditure incurred for acquisition, installation, erection, inspection, legal fees, etc. of fixed assets or fixed property. Then expenditure spent for acquiring the right to carry on a business, that is goodwill, copyright, franchisee, etc. expenditure incurred before the incorporation of a company. For example, expenditure incurred on flotation of a company or on obtaining license for running the business, or legal and other expenditure incurred on raising capital, traveling expenses for purchasing capital goods. These all are capital expenditure. Then any legal expenses incurred for defending case, for protecting fixed assets, rights, etc. They are also the capital expenditure. So we can say what are the features or characteristics of capital expenditure. They relate to more than one accounting year. They are non-recurring in nature, and if we talk about their accounting treatment, so they are shown in balance sheet to the extent not written off. Now, what are the revenue expenditures? Any expenditure which directly helps in earning revenue, that is known as revenue expenditure, and the benefit is derived for one accounting period only. So what are the examples? Expenditure related to day-to-day running of the business, such as salaries paid, rent paid, insurance, postage, stationery, etc. Expenses spent for maintaining an asset in good condition. So please pay attention. If we do the expenditure for maintaining asset, it would be revenue. And if the improvement of a position of an asset, then it will be a capital expenditure. Cost of goods purchased for sale. Then expenditure in relation to decrease in value of the asset due to wear and tear, that is depreciation. Interest on loan for a business. So what are the characteristics of revenue expenditure? These expenses relate to short period. These are recurring in nature. These are necessary to maintain the business and its assets. And these are debited to profit and loss account. But there are certain expenses which seems to be revenue in nature from the name itself, but these may be treated as capital expenditure on particular situations. Example, raw material, stores and wages. They are generally a revenue charge, but the materials and stores used or wages paid for the permanent improvement or erection of a building or plant, they should be treated as part of the asset and should be treated as capital expenditure. Carriage and freight. Such expenses paid on fixed assets purchased must be added to as part of its purchase price. Repairs. These are usually a revenue charge, but repair expenses incurred to make a second-hand asset more usable will become capital expenditure. Legal expenses. These are again a revenue charge, but legal expenses incurred in connection with purchase of fixed assets must be treated as a part of cost of asset. Advertising. Advertisement expenses for introducing a new product in the market and expenditure incurred on signboards, they should be capitalized because the benefit of such expenditure will be available in future number of years also. Preliminary expenses or formation expenses, as the benefit of these expenses will be available in future years also, they must be capitalized. Development expenses. In certain business such as tea and rubber plantation, horticulture, etc., a long period of development process is required before they can begin to earn any income. So all expenditures incurred during this period is known as development expenditure and is treated as capital expenditure. So now we can distinguish between these two expenditures. If the expenditure is incurred for acquiring an asset to enhance the capacity of existing asset, it's a capital expenditure. While the expenditure incurred for maintaining the day-to-day activities of the business is revenue. And period of benefit in case of capital expenditure is number of years, while in case of revenue expenditure is current accounting year only. Capital expenditure enhances the value of an existing asset, while revenue expenditure does not enhance the value of an existing asset. Capital expenditures are non-recurring in nature and revenue expenditures are recurring in nature. Capital expenditure appear in balance sheet to the extent they have not written off, while the revenue expenditure appear in income statement. Capital expenditure represent unexpired cost or cost of future benefits, while revenue expenditure represent expired cost or cost for immediate benefit. Thank you.